So Dr. Eckis here with Sam Subedi, who's to do a young alumni virtual spotlight. We're so delighted to have you today that you could join us for a few minutes to reflect on your time with Troy University and the Sorrell College of Business. As I explained, we're hosting a live event in April, and we're going to be using this video to put it on our website to market the event on YouTube. So you might go viral. I don't know, perhaps so. um, that'd be good. We could put our day jobs. Just tell us a bit about yourself and why you chose to major or come to Troy University and what you decided to major in.
Yeah, sure. So, hi everyone. My name is Sangam Subedi. I go by Sam.
Sam,
So, I came to Troy University in 2016, in fall of 2016, and I majored in accounting. And I graduated in May 2020. And since then, I've been working in public accounting field, in tax. I currently work as a tax experienced associate at Markham. So, yeah, I think the reason I chose Troy University and accounting is is my sister. Actually, my sister is the main reason why I entered into this field. She is a chartered accountant back home, which is very similar to the US certified public accountant here. So I always used to watch her, come home from office, open her laptop, crunch those numbers, and study for those brutal exams, and that used to fascinate me. And I always used to look at her and say, wow, what's he's doing should be really good. So I really want to get in this field too. So I she's my main inspiration for getting into this field. And for the reason I chose Troy University for this was it offered me a really good scholarship. And I also researched about the accounting professors here and different opportunities that accounting graduates get upon graduation from Troy University. So that all really fascinated me, and I decided to be here.
that's awesome. Sam is you're our only accounting CPA interview we're doing. So it's great that you did your research about our professors and placements, and that your sister was a mentor for the area. Um, so accounting, it was always accounting, right?
Yeah, it was always accounting. Like in my high school, when I took those accounting classes, like I used to learn debit what comes in, credit what goes out, and it all started from there, basically. And my love for numbers, my love for accounting just grew over the years.
Now, Lane, on the other hand, accounting's on down her list of loves. Economics, supply and demand was always here, not debits and credits. I would say left and right, just to be, kind of snarky.
Okay.
So, give us some insight about where you currently are with your career plans. I know you're in New York City and in tax. So, where do you see yourself going? What's the next step for you?
I think my immediate goal is to get my CPA license. I passed all those exams, but the New York State requires. I think every state in US requires that a candidate complete 150 credits of education
Right.
in order to obtain the license. So right now I have 149, so I need one more. So I'm looking at different online one credit course that I can take in order to get that license. It's really annoying, to be honest. I'm stuck at 149, but it is what it is. The state won't accept my application for licensure unless I have 150. So yeah, I'm
For 40, let's chat for a second.
okay. Sure.
So you think Troy and the professors did a pretty good job to prepare you for where you are currently?
I'm sorry. Say it again.
Did Troy and our professors do a good job to prepare you for where you currently are in your current job?
Oh yeah, definitely. So I'm really thankful to all the professors. Especially I would say Miss Michelle, the tax professor
Hmm.
at Sorrell College of Business. She was really good. The projects and the assignments that she used to give. I say they are a lot harder than actual real world problems. So they really prepared me for the tax profession. And also I'm really grateful to for the opportunity that I got during, I think it was spring of 2018, when I got an opportunity to volunteer as a income tax assistant, VITA program. That's an acronym for this. So, I got an opportunity to work with low income individuals and
Yes.
families and help them, prepare the tax returns. So that experience was really helpful, before my internship. So yeah, always grateful to the professors and the Troy University.
That was Save First, correct?
Safer, yeah,
Impact America, yes.
yeah,
I forgot about that. Impact America is a great thing to add to your resume on the volunteer level, moving towards your internship that kind of prepares you for a niche area.
right, exactly.
Awesome. Um, Share one great experience from Troy University that you can recall.
Uh there are too many, to be honest.
That's good.
Yeah, I really made great friends along the way. I think the one of the main reasons I chose Troy University was its cultural diversity.
Yes.
Like so many people from all over the world. I got to learn about cultures, from people from Asia, from Europe, and of course American culture, people from Africa. So that was really good, to have friends from all over the world. Uh, and then I think my another great memory would be, of course, I would say the Safe First VITA program again, because in that program I got to work with really awesome people, and then I really got to see what it feels like, to be in the tax profession, to be helping the low income individuals and families, and it just like it made me realize why I wanted to be in this profession. So yeah, I think that would also be my great memory.
That's amazing. Now we're marketing this event to high school students and junior college students who have an interest in business and maybe aren't necessarily aware of exactly their calling. So maybe like, do you have some advice for those students that you could give to help them kind of, figure out what's next in life if they're unsure about college or what to major in? Do you have any tips?
Sure. So what I would say is like, I don't think you need to decide your major until the first or second year, until the sophomore year. So once you choose your major, like just make sure that you really want to get into it. And for the accounting majors, what I would suggest is, and this is from the personal experience, do not study for the CPA exams during the tax season. That's a big no. I did it. I don't know what I was thinking. I was being over ambitious, but do not study. You'll be burnt out. You'll be exhausted. I mean, physically and mentally. So my advice would be to always study for the CPA exams right after the graduation. During the summer, where everything is still fresh in your mind. So yeah. So that's what I learned. That was a painful experience. So that would be my number one recommendation to the
Know
accounting.
your limitations, know your limitations about what weight is weighing on you. You have a family and full-time job, and you just have so many hours in the day that you've got to decide you can't do it all,
Exactly.
at one time. So
Exactly.
can I brag on you for 1 second on camera? So I'm not going
Sure.
to mention any names, but when Sam had an internship, I had a colleague who literally called me and said, if I could clone this young man for his intellect, his humility, how he treats others, how he communicates, I would embed that in every employee I have. Not just accountants, but like every employee. And I thought, gosh, that's like that's probably the best compliment I've ever gotten from any employer about any student. So I don't know if I ever shared that with you directly or not, but I am now. And now it's going to be on, record. But
Thank
I
you.
think that's I mean, what a thing for someone to say. Not only that you're smart and brilliant in what you do, but how you treat others and your level of humility and grace and kindness to others speaks volumes in this world, in my opinion, too. So I think that's part of what Troy students, our culture of caring, we also not only embrace that, but I like to think that we teach it too, and that our students are great examples of that, as you are.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you
Well,
so
I really
much.
appreciate you taking your time, and I know you've got a busy time of year with your tax fund stuff.
Yeah, I mean luckily today it was a slow day, but I mean we're expected to work over like what 60-65 hours. So until April it'll be like this, but after that it's a pretty easy time.
A nice vacation maybe in April.
Yeah, hopefully. So I'm planning to go back home for a 1 month vacation. So
Oh, wonderful,
I'm
wonderful.
looking I'm
Where's
looking
that
forward to
again?
that.
Where's home?
I'm sorry.
Where is home for you?
Oh, it's in Nepal. I'm from Nepal,
Oh,
so
okay. I
in
know that
Kathmandu, Nepal.
area.
Yeah.
You know, we have our geographical limitations in the U.S. and I'm doing some research on Vietnam, and I've got this map of Vietnam. Like I'm so terrible pronouncing anything in there. I'm like I can do north, south, east, and west, but I'm having to like go. Okay, here's the coastal region, southeast coastal. I need to travel more. I'm going to stop this recording and cannot thank you enough. I know that your advice and tips that from every student I've done this with, they have such fantastic advice for these young minds, and I really do appreciate it so much.
Yeah, no problem. I'm happy to share my experiences. And yeah, thank you for taking your time to speak with me.